not be having children. No, I don't want no kids. No one to answer to.
Imagine not wanting a mini you walking around. A little version of yourself. A little cute or ugly depending on how you look. A little cute or ugly bastard little version of yourself running about. Yeah? Asking you for money. Your sperm's walking about now with life, with sentience and consciousness. Asking you for money. Yeah? And stressing you out. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Yeah? Well, I'll tell you who doesn't. En masse. A lot of lovely modern women. They can reproduce, but they don't want to. That's weird, isn't it?
This is a comprehensive list of all the reasons I will not be having children. One is you cannot sleep naked. Obviously, it's understandable you don't want to sleep naked when there's children in the house. However, I am a sleep naked connoisseur. Not want children ruining.
Okay, that's lovely. Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, for a lot of men, that's good news, eh? Nice thought. However,
I will not be having children.
Doesn't want to reproduce. Yeah? Doesn't want to duplicate herself. Have some children. Have some little mini hairs running about. You know, someone in the comment section said, you know, you're gonna destroy and end the race of gingers. Oh wow, there's no need for that. I mean, someone responded back saying, what the hell are you talking about? You know, okay, but indeed, whatever. In ending the race of gingers or ending the race of anybody, the first sign we can see already is selfishness. Yeah, the one to maintain a lifestyle of just what? Of fakery, of illusion, of just hanging about, of just existing. Yeah, but not reproducing. Wow. I mean, some would say that's evil. Yeah. It's naked and evil, like the devil. But okay, let's carry on.
That experience for me. I'm way too narcissistic. Now, this is going to really sound shallow, but I don't care because it's my life. I work very hard for my body in the gym 6 times a week, 5 times a week. I go for walks every single day. I enjoy looking after my body. Do you think me popping out a baby, I don't want that. I'm not letting it ruin the abs that I have put years of hard work in. Love my own.
Wow, and there we go again. There we go again. The selfishness. I don't want to destroy my body. Oh, my lovely body. My abs, my boobs and my butt and my wap. Yeah? I mean, a lot of women are boldly saying they don't want to destroy their vagina by pushing a human being out of it. And it's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is life. It's reproducing life. Someone say the world has gotten to them so much that they've become so self-absorbed. Yeah, so up themselves. They can't bear the thought.
I will not be having children.
Of adding to humanity. Hey, selfish, isn't it? This is why the birth rates are falling, yeah? Even if it's not men's fault, a lot of women don't even want to make babies anymore. So it's like, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
Time, and I love my own money. Do you really think I'm going to let some dweeb that I've just birthed out my gooch to take that away from me? Absolutely not. Finally, the obvious reason.
Maybe that's a problem. Maybe that's a problem. Why are you birthing dweebs out your gooch for?
Out my gooch.
Yeah? I mean, where's the problem? Is it that she's birthing dweebs or that she's pushing them out her gooch? Good God, woman. Think about it like that. Of course you don't want them. Of course you don't want to be pushing out any little dweebs. How you gonna fix that gooch though? Sounds like it's got problems, but whatever.
This reason that we all know they're just annoying. Like, I think you've got to really love children to deal with their annoyances. They're screaming and they're snotty and they smell like poo and you got to clean up their vomit. Sweetheart.
Do you ever wonder if some women don't want kids because they remind them of themselves? Yeah? They know how awful they are and how awful they were as kids. So they think, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to have little me's walking around because I was terrible. Oh my God, I was awful as a kid. I don't want to do that again. I wouldn't raise me. Interesting.
Not be having children.
I hope you're focused and on your square.
Some man in my building just asked me, like, where you been? Because I haven't seen you because I've been in Thailand. I was like, yeah, I'm going back. Like, I don't like it here. He was like, well, what are you going to do? Like, do you have, like, a family? And I was like, no, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no man. And he was like, well, why don't you have kids? You don't want kids? And I was like, no, I don't want no kids. And he was like, why don't you want kids? And I was like, why should I want kids? It's like, why are you in my business?
Okay, look at that. The strong, independent, single modern woman traveling the world, doing what she wants to do. Yeah? Freedom. Free-spirited, free air.
No, I don't want no kids.
Yeah? Hard tack. Do you know what hard tack is? When they used to sail around the world back in the day before they had steam and engines and stuff, they used to have to store food. And there was a type of food called hard tack. It was a type of biscuit. A hard, tough, break your teeth type biscuit that used to get filled with, maggots and stuff. Yeah, delicious. But it was like, yeah, that's what they used to have to eat back in the day. It was called a hard tack because, it was made hard and tough, so it would last. It was very dry and hard and tough. Yeah? Why am I talking about hard tack?
No, I don't want want no kids.
This is the sort of vibe, isn't it? Yeah, sort of hard tack vibe you get from some of these modern women that don't want to have kids. Like, they can, but they choose not to. They choose not to. Now, is it in us as men to think this is somewhat evil? How as a woman could you not want to reproduce? Like, what's going on here?
No, I don't want no.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit weird, isn't it? You don't want to pop out any lovely babies? Yeah? It's a bit tough, isn't it? It's a bit hard tack. Yeah, interesting. But let's let her finish.
It's like, why are you in my business? And he was like, oh, well, don't you want a little mini-me? I said, I'm enough. Dealing with myself is enough. I don't want no kids.
Wow, look at her just laughing. She's just laughing as she's helping to add to the end of humanity. Wow, I guess it is funny, isn't it? Wow. She really doesn't care. You know, to be honest, on one hand, you know, having a child is a lot of work, to be honest. You know, I mean, personally, I wouldn't have any more. But, you know, that's me. One's enough. But humanity, the world, people's future pensions. Yeah, who's going to take care of humans when they're older? Forget your own kids. I mean, as old people, imagine being an old person walking around, yeah, still waiting for GTA 6, and you get robbed by some young people. You need some other young people as, you know, police to help you. It'll save us. It's not even about you, it's about other people's kids. But other people don't even want to have kids now. Yeah? We're watching in real time the crumbling of humanity. Wow. And some people love it, they don't even care. They want it to happen.
You know what I find super annoying is whenever I'm having a conversation with someone and the topic of kids gets brought up and they're like, oh, do you want kids? I'm like, no. And they're always like, and I'm like, I don't like kids. I don't like them. I find them annoying. I find them gross. I find them overstimulating. They're expensive. I don't want them. I enjoy coming home to a clean house. No one's touched my stuff.
And here you have the blunt, upfront hate. It's just the hate, like, my God, woman.
I don't like kids.
You know, as a man, when you hear a woman talking about hating children, it makes you feel strange, doesn't it? It's like, whoa, what's going on here? What sort of evil is this? Yeah, it's a level of evil. So what you can, but you don't want to. It's the selfishness, the narcissism, the evilness of it. And it's not to like them. Like, what happened to you? What happened to you?
Like.
You know, some do wonder, don't they? It does seem sort of evil, doesn't it? But it's like there's so many of them. Like they were told and promised, yeah, you don't have to have kids. You can live this amazing, lovely life. You don't even have to have kids. Come on. But a lot of them still want boyfriends, don't they? And husbands. But what about if these boyfriends and husbands, they want kids? How are some of these women going to even hold down and maintain a man if a man wants kids but they don't? Ooh, interesting. But go on, lovely woman. Tell us more about your hate. Yeah, this is disgusting, isn't it? Go on.
Home to a clean house. No one's touched my stuff. Everything's organized. And they're always like, you'll change your mind when you're older. Oh my God, no, I won't. Like, I had so many people like, oh my God, you'll just change your mind. I've been saying I don't like kids since I was a kid. I've been saying I do not want kids since before I even really knew, right? I've been saying the exact...
So what, it's a bit of self-hate? Yeah, it's a bit of self-hate. She hates herself a little bit, that's why. Oh, we understand now, don't we?
The exact same thing. I don't want kids. I don't like kids. I don't like kids in public. They aren't even my kids. And I'm not going to go out in public and be like, dude, take your kid home. Like, I get it. Public is a space for everyone, right? So I'm not going to go out and complain about your kid in public. But I don't want one in my own home. Okay, I don't know what this obsession is. Everyone, you'll change your mind when you're older, change your mind when you're older. I don't want kids. Stop arguing with me about this. Oh my God.
But is it a young woman thing? Yeah? Because, I mean, only young, fertile women have the ability to say whether they want to or don't. So maybe it's when they do get older and time's running out and they can't anymore. It's like, probably should have had a kid. Now I can't. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why people say it to him. Maybe time doesn't matter that much. Yeah, they want to try, now they can't. Oop, no, they can't. Damn.
So 47% of women today don't want kids. And that number is expected to rise. And I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, something doesn't sit right with me. Why have women changed so drastically over the course of the last, 50, 60 years? And the only thing that I can come up with is in the 1960s, scientists were pushing this narrative that there was going to be a huge overall population problem. It was very alarming. And at the same exact time, there was like the modern feminist movement pushing...
Ah, yes, of course. The elephant in the room, the modern feminist movement. Yeah? How it changed the lives of so many. Yeah, women and men, everybody. to be honest, society. To the point where now in this modern time, modern era, a lot of women just don't even want to have kids now, yeah? Thus, of course, we have falling birth rates. Because look at this, from men's point of view, finding a woman you want to marry first of all, yeah, and finding a woman you want to actually marry, I mean, that's difficult enough, isn't it? Well then, finding a woman you want to marry and she wants to actually have kids, yeah? And can you afford it? Can you even afford it? My God. Oh my God. There are many obstacles to jump, aren't there? And you even want to jump them. You even want to jump them. In some cases, it's sort of simpler and easier to be a single man now. Focus on yourself. It's cheaper as well. But after all those hurdles you jump over as a man to build yourself up, be stable, find your wife. And she's like, you know what? Yeah, you know, nah, I don't want to actually have kids. It's like, oh God, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So he's like, yeah, you can tell that something is going on. There has been a big, massive shift. And every man doesn't want to have kids. But for the men that do, I mean, they're sort of screwed, aren't they? Aren't they?
You know, abortion is healthcare, and like how many babies are aborted a year, right? That brings down the population. And just that women were being oppressed and the patriarchy is bad and that essentially men were bad. Now listen, I know that men could be abusive. I am not saying that, but in my experience, men never were. They weren't abusive. Like they weren't controlling of women. And I loved all my, grandparents and the greatest generation, all my aunts and uncles. The men were awesome. And honestly, the women were the roost. They were the tough ones. So I don't buy it. Being with
But that is part of the crushing of the masculinity of the modern man, isn't it? To reduce the toughness in men. Because men are, you too tough, you're too vicious and angry, aren't you, as a man? And okay, you understand, some men are. But really? You can see this whole softening, they want to soften men, make men softer, yet they complain at the soft men that they're creating now. So let's flip the script for 1 second. Say you do find a wife and everything, lovely woman. Yeah, you want to put babies in her. But as a man, you're the problem. They've constantly said there's a falling sperm count in men. Like a lot of modern men, they're not producing enough sperm like they used to, for whatever reason. Yeah? Is it because by nature, they're having their nature squashed so much, it's like, my God, what the hell do I even want to produce sperm for? The world is making me feel trash as a man. Do I want to produce another man? Yeah, my God. I'm just saying, just waffling, aren't I? But hey, you never know. Could be in the food, the air, and the vibe. You're producing sperm, but you just want to shoot them on her face or her back.
A spouse that loves you and respects you and takes care of you, there is nothing better than that. Walking through life with someone you truly love. And having a child is the greatest love that you will ever feel. So I feel really sad for these women. And I know not every woman is, cut out for being a mom. And I'm not saying that at all. But I do think that 47 or 45% in rising there's more going on there. It's more of a mind control than what actually women want. So, and what's really wild about it is it's going to backfire because these people aren't having children and their ideals aren't being passed on, and religious people are...
So you're saying these women are being mass mind controlled by the media and society, the government, the system, being told not to have babies. And as a man, if you question why, it's like, oh my God, you're harassing her with your questions. Yeah, good God. I mean, who knows? I mean, we're just talking, aren't we? None of this could be true. They maybe just don't want to have kids anymore. They're just like, I just don't want to have kids. Okay.
Religious people are the only ones having children. So it's going to be quite interesting in the next couple of generations with mostly religious people on Earth.
I mean, that is sort of an interesting point, isn't it? A lot of, religious people having kids. I mean, a lot of reckless people have kids as well, don't they? So, future with a lot of religious and or reckless people. Yeah, it's going to be epic. It's proper dystopia right there.
People be like, you really don't think you're ever going to want kids? You're not going to change your mind? You'll probably change your mind. No. We're not going to change our mind. You know why? It's Monday at 12:50. I woke up an hour ago. I decided my back hurts. I'm going to go get a massage. Here I am at the spa. Booked myself a little 1 hour full body. Stopped for a latte before.
Okay. And here's one key point. Laziness. Just clear, just blind, blunt laziness. A young modern woman sipping her coffee. That's not even coffee, is it? It's probably a lot of cream and sugar with a hint of coffee. Yeah, it's coffee-flavored cream. Bullshit. That's what it is. But yeah, waking up in the afternoon. Just afternoon, what the hell have you been doing?
No.
Up all night watching Netflix on TikTok? Oh my God. But here's a key point, the laziness. The laziness of the modern woman. What's she gonna go gym? Yeah, do 2 squats and go home. That's it. My God. So again, there are many hurdles and obstacles. I mean, if you're a man that wants kids nowadays, one major hurdle is like finding a woman that actually wants them. A decent one that wants them. My God. You don't want to be, spilling your seed anywhere. And have some odd bastards of yourself walking around.
And then we're going to go into the sauna and the hot tub because it's included in my day pass. And then I'm going to leave. And I have a few errands to run. They're not urgent. Probably going to stop at a few stores. Maybe a little Home Goods, a little TJ Maxx action. Take my sweet time because I have no one to answer to today. And then...
Look at that. It's capitalism and consumerism.
No one to answer to today.
Replaced. So this is what motherhood is replaced with now. Capitalism and consumerism. Drinking coffees and lattes and all that crap. And spending money at TK Maxx. Yeah? You could be buying baby formula and spending money on baby clothes. Look at that. But this is the current modern reality a lot of men have to deal with. The laziness, the selfish laziness. My God.
No one to answer to.
I mean, if she was a mother, would she even be a good one? Would she? Yeah, interesting. I mean, that's probably a good point. That's probably a good reason why.
I'm gonna go home with my husband and my cats and rot and enjoy the rent we pay for and the quiet. The key word, quiet. Why would I ever want to change that?
And she's married as well. And she's married. Well, I mean, that's a key question. How many men themselves want to have kids themselves nowadays? Because being a parent is difficult. Everyone doesn't want to be a parent. I mean, on one hand, can you blame them? But the thing is, as a man, even if you wanted to have a family nowadays, I mean, this is one more thing that proves how difficult that may be. Just wanting to start a family. The world is yours. Have a nice day.
Not be having children. No, I don't want no kids. I don't like kids.